The project is a 10.5-mile long corridor between the two front-runner stations in Orem and Provo. This project is a partnership between 6 different agencies. We have UDOT, UTA, Provo City, Orem City, Utah County, and the Mountain Land Association of Governments. And the project, the purpose of the project is to plan for the future, for future population growth in the area. Utah County population is expected to double by 2040. And so we are planning for future, to reduce traffic congestion in the future, to take vehicle trips off the road, to provide transportation options, choices for people, and also to help promote economic growth. And so the project has 3 different components. We have the roadway component, so we're widening a section of University Parkway down the diagonal, adding that 1.5 miles long, a lane in each direction, and also replacing the Provo River Bridge. And then the transit component includes a bus rapid transit system. BRT is the acronym for that. And so that will work really similar to tracks in Salt Lake. It will have dedicated lanes down the center of the road where the buses travel, and they can get through areas where there's traffic jams. They'll have traffic signal priority. There's communication on those buses that can, the technology communicates with the signal and helps them get through the cycles faster. And also there will be 18 different stations along that 10.5-mile long route. They'll be similar to track stations. They'll have raised platforms. There will be prepaid ticketing. And then during the peak commute hours, it will run every 6 minutes to help get people places along the route. So along that route we have 2 LDS temples. We have the Missionary Training Center, a couple malls, Utah Valley University and BYU, as well as some large employment centers. And so this will provide additional transportation options for people moving into the future, and like I said, hopefully reduce vehicle trips so there's not as much traffic congestion, and also help the economy. We see a lot of economic development happening around these transit routes.
So I take the bus every single day to get down to work, and even last semester I took the train a lot, so I'm pretty familiar with the whole UTA system because I had to get down to Salt Lake almost every day for school. I think that if we had access to more buses, or just to buses at faster times, it could benefit students and anybody really, because a lot of times here is really hard to find places to park your car. And so it's just really beneficial to not have to worry about that, and to just be able to take a bus to pretty much exactly where you need to go, and you don't have to worry about parking a car, or paying to park, or having to park far away anyways and then having to walk. So
my favorite thing about the bus is that it's convenient. You don't have to try to find a ride from someone. You can just figure out a route to go on the bus and just board the bus and go wherever you need to, pretty much. UTA as a whole, based off of their routes and who the bus drivers are and different changes that they're putting into place, definitely shows that they're aware of both the student needs and the community needs of Provo. I think that I've never met a grumpy bus driver in Utah, which is really impressive because I've ridden bus routes in other places and they exist. And the routes are definitely student friendly. There are so many routes around BYU and they're adding even more. And they go to places that we would need to go, like the store, or they have a really easy connection from BYU to the front runner. And so I think that UTA is definitely trying their best to meet the needs of everyone that they serve.
I have seen a few hotties on the bus, so that's also a plus. I know a couple of people that met their wives and husbands on the front runner and or bus, so hoping that happens to me too, but we'll see. The bus is a good thing. It is a gift from God.